The Red River Rescue Team from Powell County will head to Belgium next week to compete in Grimpday 2021. Grimpday is an international challenge that brings together rope rescue teams from around the world. It's considered the largest and most popular rope rescue competition. The Red River Rescue Team is only the third from the U.S. to compete for the title.
Myself and the other 6 members of our team are all pretty big rope enthusiasts in the technical rope rescue world. And so we've been following the Grimpday Chronicles since they started about 15 years ago. And it's just kind of was started as a way for people who are really into and enthusiastic about technical rope rescue to be able to kind of shine their skills on the international front. So we, as a team, decided that we were going to apply this year, and you have to have credentials, you have to vet your team, there's a pretty good application process with it. We did just that, and they accepted our team kind of last minute towards the end of the application period, and so we got accepted to be able to compete.
Bob, how has the team been preparing for this? As we see, actually right now, the preparations are going on.
Obviously, a ton of preparation goes into preparing for a competition like this. It can be intimidating enough just to perform in a competition like this or perform a successful rope rescue here in the United States alone. We're going to go overseas and do it among people from the international community, people who speak foreign languages, people who come from different backgrounds that we do. They don't necessarily have the same standards and laws overseas that we do. So not only do we have to perfect our operation here, we also have to be familiar with what they do overseas, what they do in Europe, and what the other teams from around the world are going to be doing. So on top of a lot of research comes a lot of practice. So as you can see today, they're out running evolutions. We don't know what the scenarios are going to be before we get there. However, we do have a general idea of what the work is going to be, and we can anticipate some things. So the team's getting together as much as possible and running through potential scenarios that we could face over there, and then just being really dialed in with our personal rope rescue skills.
This is only the third U.S. team to be in this international competition. Powell County Search and Rescue, you all obviously get a lot of experience just on the local level there. So what does it mean for you all to be part of this and to have this, distinction? It's just really incredible.
Well, 3 of our team members, we're a team of 7, 3 of our team members are active members of Powell County Search and Rescue. And then 3 of our other team members are also active members with Red Star, which is another emergency medical service out of the Red River Gorge. And then several of our team members are also active with urban search and rescue teams on the FEMA USAR side as well. So I think as a team, cumulatively, we all do get to see a fair amount of rope action and rope work and rescue. But to be able to represent the United States from Stanton, Kentucky, or just Kentucky, Indiana, the Ohio kind of region is absolutely incredible. We feel very honored and very privileged to be able to be accepted on the stage with everybody else from around the world that we consider to be our peers.
And as we see the training going on behind you, tell us a little bit about what is happening and what they're doing.
So what you're looking at right now is a lower. So the rescuer that's going to be the second one up, he has simulated a person who is either a tower climber, a tower worker, or just a person who has ascended the tower and now is stuck and can't get down. So the top rescuer has created a system that is top based above him and that we call a tension line. And he's basically lowering this patient down. As you can see him kind of hanging in the background on this line. And the goal of this line is to get the victim and the rescuer away from the base of the tower, away from any obstructions. A lot of elevated structures, be it towers, bridges, buildings, don't have an area on the ground that you really want to bring a patient or rescuer down to. So this is one of those little more advanced skills where we work in a system to redirect the rope where we want it to go to get the patient and the victim, the patient and the rescuer someplace safe.
I understand, is your team called the Crazy Uncles? Is that the nickname?
Bob, I'll let you take that.
Yes, we are the Crazy Uncles. I have no idea where that came from other than one of our team members, Jake Hoffman, who is a Toledo Fire and Rescue firefighter. We were hanging out one day, and if you look at him, he just looks like somebody's uncle. He's just somebody you'd like to be your uncle. He's just an all-around likable guy. So I just started calling him Uncle Jake, and next thing you know, everybody was an uncle.
So what happens between now and September when you will be leaving for Belgium? What's all the logistics that has to go into getting ready for this?
There's a ton of preparation that goes into it. just shipping all of our gear. We have to bring all of our ropes. 6, 7, 8 sections of 300-foot or greater amount of ropes, hundreds of pounds of gears, from carabiners to descent control devices, harnesses, helmets, baskets, everything. It all has to make it from Kentucky over to Belgium. So there's a lot of logistics that goes into that. We're working really hard in the background now to make that happen. In addition, we're watching the COVID outcomes a lot over there in the European nations. We're making sure that everybody's vaccinated. We're making sure that everybody's following the protocol. And Belgium itself has specific protocols for entry into the country. So our team is practicing and making sure that we're following all of those applicable guidelines. And then we're just doing personal preparation. I mean, as you can see, anything in the technical rescue world is extremely perishable. So these skills have got to be practiced. And our team members, though we can't all get together as a team every day, spend each day practicing a new skill or working on a new skill.
If you win, what does the winner get?
They get bragging rights. That's about it. And probably a cool T-shirt. The winners from 2 years ago, because they didn't have it last year because of COVID, they got a T-shirt. And we are hoping to get a T-shirt and bragging rights to be the international best technical rope team in the world.